All right, Holdness, good day to you all. Today is 12:15. Last night I did my numbers for today. How'd it work out for you? I've been seeing a lot of stuff I talked about, and I really don't even want to look forward. One thing I'm going to try and do tonight is not make this a whole hour. There is so much you can talk about when it comes to numbers and vibrations and sequences, especially when that's what you live your life by the way I do. So I could get long-winded about it, but I'm going to try not to do that tonight. Again, before I go any further, my posts about the Healing Flow Manifestation event are getting limited on all social medias. Participation is very low. It's only 22 people, yet I've talked to probably about 80. So again, it's your choice on whether, your choice on whether you join or not. But again, I've also put up videos of some, not even all, some of the old events. Like I said, I've been doing these manifestation events since 2018. These are not ripoffs. These are not gimmicks. These are aligning events all about energy. That's all I deal with is energy. I'm an energy worker. I'm not an energy warrior. I'm not a mouth breeder where I talk about energy work but don't never really do anything. I've actually applied energy into my life, which is why my life is in a whole nother space. So let's, again, you gotta let your life tell you tale. So I'm going to do tomorrow's numbers right now. But again, like I was talking about with the Healing Manifestation event, go to my page here on TikTok, go to Instagram, TJinx, TEEJINX. That's my page on Instagram. Go to Facebook, Heal and Reveal. That's my primary page. My other page is Tony Heal Metaphysics, all one word, Tony, and then Heal Metaphysics, and then Jenkins. So I'm all over the place, but I'm limited everywhere I go, including YouTube. But what I want to do is kind of stay in my Heals Numerology, aka integrated dissection numerology, and I want to do tomorrow's numbers real quick. I feel a strong presence from YouTube. Whatever. Okay, so 12/16/2023. Directly it says sacrifice the tower called me in favor of what I got. You got 12, which is really the hangman. That's your sacrifices. What you're hung up on will eventually get you sacrificed. And that's in both forms. 12, your hang-ups, the things you're sacrificing to. 16 is a tower card, the things going on inside of me. But on a higher sense, 16 is 7. 7 is self-awareness. The tower should show you who you are. 2023, the year of self-awareness, where you were being judged by your fire. By my number system, 20 is judgment, 23 is the element of fire. I'm being judged by the things I give my energy to, because that's your fire. So 12/16/2023 breaks down to say, sacrifice the tower called me. Whatever I've been letting go on inside of me is going to become a strong force of determination for who I think I am. Cannot stress that last part. I think I am. A lot of people go through their lives. Hi, I'm in my 50s. And this really isn't age related, because some of you younger kids have been through more stuff than I have in my fucking 50s, because you don't know how to sit still. Some of y'all in your young 20s and 30s then already had so many different identity shifts because you've allowed your energy to get used, abused, or you became the abuse, or you ran from the abuse. Either way it go, you became focused on staying in motion around a set of traumas, and that became your identity. And then you realize, holy shit, that ain't how I gotta operate. And so then you become a new identity. That is the way this existence really is set up. So who I am in the tower, the things that I'm holding on the inside of me, the things I feel like I gotta purge out of me, that becomes a determination for who you are. Somebody, again, resonance only, and this is never to pick on anybody, but somebody who goes into abstinence because they had a bad relationship and now they save themselves from worldly pleasures for 20 years because they got some bad ass one time, or got abused by giving up too much ass one time. You get what I'm saying? You had a bad experience, so you precluded yourself from any further experiences. That's operating out of a trauma. You can call it healing all day long. It's operating out of a trauma because you stopped yourself from living where you almost found yourself dying. Yet you did not take the message from the tower that says, holy shit, I already made it past it. I survived it. I got fucked up, or I fucked up, but I'm now here and I'm able to be aware enough to move better. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people only go into vindication, validation, or, again, like I said, isolation. So if my tower gets hung up on my traumas, that will be who I think I am. Holding God. If I get hung up on my traumas, 2023 ain't done nothing but show me my traumas. And I've been telling y'all all year long, A lot of y'all really had real deep mental issues, and I see it every day. A lot of y'all still have real deep mental issues because you hit a state of embattlement because you keep trying to work through shit that ain't yours to hold on to. You keep on facing your traumas instead of facing you. You keep on responding to the experiences instead of facing the motherfucker that creates the experience. You. So 12, 16, 23, sacrifice myself to the tower, and I think that's who I am. In favor of what, in a lot of cases, it's in favor of what you get told you are. Again, I'll tie that into this false ass spirituality out here where you done read too many books, or you keep running from one religion into one occult system, or from one occult system back into a religion, or into atheism, this, that, and the other. You're on a runner's course. This didn't work out for me because it didn't show me, so I'm going to go run to something else. It still ain't showing me. I'm going to run to something else and it still ain't showing me. Next thing you know, you got 3 layers of something that already burnt you and you still ain't seen you yet. So you get hell-bent on what I got to go through to get a better determination of who I am, but you didn't have the intimate talk with yourself. Did you ask yourself, was there a reflection of you in the shit that you about to indulge yourself into? Did I find myself in everything that now I'm going to call my home? Speaking as a chaos mage, ceremonial mage, did I find myself in all this ceremonial magic and dwellings upon the triangle of art? Am I going to be able to summon the proper amount of angels and demons that are really going to show me, or am I just going to be tapping into fucking energy that I don't understand without even having an understanding of myself? Let your life tell you tale. That gets into the next set of numbers, 66 and 5. 66, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, why? 5, because I'm trying to learn a lesson. 5 is the Hierophant. The Hierophant already know everything. It's just whether he gonna tell you or not. Holy shit, the Vatican. It's just whether they gonna tell you what you need to know. Brittany, those are perspectives, but I'll go ahead and work with you on that one. We need to appreciate our shadow just as much as we appreciate our light. You need to understand where your light comes from so you can stop producing shadows. Try that. Try a higher level responsibility and be the source. Nothing gets my light without my permission. Or you could look at it from the way that you probably got taught and think that you just got to respond to everything. So now I got to go heal the shadows, irresponsibility, because my light, irresponsibility, ain't my own. We have to change the way we look. That's what I'm saying with 12, 16, 23. If you keep on operating from the tower, military speak, when we go out to the range, take all directions from the tower. When you get out there before you shoot your weapons, you have to listen to the tower to tell you it's safe. The tower can be the equivalent of the voice in your head. If the voice in the head is only one that's been instilled to me to suppress me, and that's the only thing I know how to listen to, I've already lost. If I'm only listening to a system that is designed to subduct me and subdue me, I've already lost. The first thing I got to do is understand the system of limitations already told me what it plans to do. Limit me. How can I become an unlimited being by using limited thinking or limited systems? And I've been asking that for years. It's beautiful when you want to tie yourself into learning a limited system so that you get a higher use of your own energy in your own ignorance. But at the end of the day, when you start remembering that, holy shit, I am the source. There is no light without me. And since there is no light with me, there are no shadows. There is only me. Until I can start thinking on that way, I'm going to think from a limited format, and I'll try and make anything within that limit make me feel better about being limited. I don't honor limits. I honor reality of choice. So you have to start thinking different. I'm the source. Everything, in my experience, everything here is a mental projection of one thing playing the role of everything. One thought that is now playing out every identity of what it can become within the field of existence. And now one part of the thought thinks it's me, one part of the thought thinks it's you, one part of the thought thinks it's Hecate, another part thinks it's Oshun, another part thinks it's motherfucking Kukulkan. It don't fucking matter. They all are one thought that says, hi, here is what I can become if I let this be my tower. But unfortunately, I'm interconnected to all these other thoughts because there was only one original thought. Some of y'all like to call that oversoul and whole self and all that other shit. Again, glamorized terms. You, in the identity of yourself as a piece of the original thought, operating against me or with me as that same parameter, means that there's an unlimited field of possibilities and probabilities of which each thought can become. We're still all source. We're just source in the ideology of separation of trying to identify itself through the experiences of that separation. Don't work on that one too hard. That's part of self-sabotage when you can't outthink that. So 66.5, self-sabotage lessons. If you trying to lessen yourself where you've already been lessened, you fucked. Trying to come into somewhere that you don't understand, trying to use the understanding that you never understood, you can kiss the baby. And that's what a lot of people do. See, I didn't understand anything he said because it didn't resonate with nothing that I've been working on, even though everything that I've been working on, I ain't never found no resonance in. I'm just still working. Let your life tell your tale. 66.5. You can self-sabotage yourself using what's already got you moving because you're trying to find stillness. Next line of numbers. 1 2 1 2 2. 1 2 1 2. Think about it in the sense of the club. A 1 2, a 1 2, mic check. The mic check. Can you hear you now? If this is the universe, you in one song, can you hear the song you're singing? Or are you only hearing the song that you've been programmed to believe in? 96% of y'all, the latter. You have no original thought of your own. You are only operating and playing out what you've been taught, stoked, stroked, and told to believe. 1 2 1 2. Can I hear me now? No, but I hear everything else that's working for me. Whatever. 1 2 1 2 2. What's 2? Knowledge. What's 2? The reflection point. What's 2? What I'm connected to. Again, see the aforementioned line. If you're only connected to the same thing that already taught you to be less than who you are because it works out better for the whole experience, then 1 2 1 2, the only thing you can hear is something that's going to keep you less. Sorry. So 1 2 1 2 says, can you hear you now? Or are you merely stuck in the reflection of what you think you know? First rule of knowing for anybody who starts to step into hyper awareness, where I exist from, is that I don't know nothing at all. Why? Because everything is merely perspective. There are no truths. There are merely perspectives. It's true, it could hurt if you go outside and stand in the cold without any clothes. Unless you already have a certain condition or gene pool that does not have an effect to the cold. And there are people like that. You still understand what I'm saying? There is a way to work out any fucking truth to make that motherfucker a lie. But you can never steal somebody's perspective. Perspective is what I believe and invest in and how I see it from my point of view. And if it works out for how I see it from my point of view, now I'm a motherfucking stay. Truth is, it's gotta be that way. Again, hi, it's almost Christmas. I hope your kids aren't in here, but Santa Claus coming, right? How many years was that your truth? Is it still your truth? Shh. Next line, 2229. Perception isn't even reality. Perception isn't reality. Perception is how I see something, and I'm going to honor how I see it, which becomes my perspective. And then once I honor it as how I see it, and I invest in it, and I gain faith in it and believe in it, then I'm going to call it my discernment. Reality is you don't know what the truth is. Reality is all you have is your perception and perspective. And me too. But there is no reality. One of the things y'all get me on, y'all say this all the time, is you can change your reality. Then holy shit, if it's changeable, it's not real. You can't change reality, but you can create a whole shit ton of illusions. You can create a bunch of illusions that you accept as real and call them reality, alchemy. But it's only going to be your perspective of what your perception has gave you a level of discernment to have faith and belief in. Nothing more, nothing less. A lot of people's perception will be that the way the world is running today is a good thing. But the majority of us will tell you, kiss my ass, because that's a fucking lie. Which one is reality? The motherfucker who that shit don't affect? Or the motherfuckers that it is affecting? Which one is real? Both of them, which already denotes the fact that your reality cannot be solidified versus somebody else's reality. So therefore, by law of attraction, shit's a fucking illusion. But can you hear me now? Probably not. 22229. Holy shit. 22222. I told you when you're dealing with multiplicity of numbers, when it's two numbers, it's a master number, which means it's a duality and vibration. It goes into your actual perspectives. Holy shit, it's being presented on both sides. When it goes into 3 digits, holy shit, it's a viral infection. It's starting to become pervasive and capture my mind, body, and soul. Your 3D expression. When it gets into 4 digits, holy shit, it's a fucking infestation. And I probably can't think for myself because it's the only thing I see or the only thing I've been programmed to believe. 222. 2222. Holy shit, I am connected to everything and that's all I know. It becomes an infestation. It becomes, if you know anything about an autoimmune disease, or if you know anything about a high level of cancer, when you hear somebody says they have a terminal cancer and it's spread throughout their whole body, that sickness has grown and taken over all their systems. Knowledge, in the sense to where it has been such a coercive force for centuries, if not eons. Knowledge in this realm has been used to subjugate the realm, but yet people want to use knowledge to get free from the subjugation when the knowledge was used to subjugate. So guess what? Carrier signal, it's still viral. It still has a parasitic function. You're going to use that same shit that got you trapped to get you free, yet it already has a hidden signal to keep your ass trapped. Why? Because it'll teach you more than what you did know, and then that's your reality. Miss me with that shit. So like I was saying, when you have a viral infection or a high level cancer that spreads throughout all systems, tapping into one system is already an infected system that is already connected to another system of infection. Hi, that's this realm. This realm runs off of what it perceives to know, and then it needs to turn what it perceives to know into what it is. Again, alchemy. I thought I saw a putty tat. Did I? Yeah. 2229, infestation of connections. Spiritual autoimmune disease. That's controlling your vibrations, because 9 is your highest vibrations. But holy shit, how did I get high? That's a denotation of positioning. How did I get high? Was I low? Or did I just get higher from stasis? Again, perception, perspective. But a denotation that, holy shit, if I'm already at 9, my highest vibration, what the fuck happened to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let alone 0? You were already separated from source, 0, food, into using your potential, magic, into connecting, knowledge, into the thought, creation, that done trapped your ass, and now you moving, trying to find yourself, so that myself that I find can stop struggling. And then once I stop struggling, now I'm who I am. Oops, you 9 stages into fucking separation. Trying to learn to control your vibrations, but holy shit, where did I lose them? See, some of y'all can't ever get to that fucking level. Where did I lose these vibrations that I now have to highly vibrate and control? First of all, stop trying to control them, because you trying to control a vibration that you lost. How about you find out who you lost it to and how you lost it, instead of trying to take that shit back? Because holy shit, it might be tainted. For years, I've been telling you, if you want to deal with energy, I mean real fucking energy, the battery in the pack is stronger than the one plugged into the device. What's the device? The system, the shit that you connected to. Holy shit, there go them viral infestation of connections. It's already got your energy. You done already plugged in trying to get to a higher vibration, but you don't know the fucking device you plugged into. You're just going to know who you become from losing your fucking energy in the process of reclamation or ascending back into a higher vibration. But if I'm ascending into a higher vibration, is that higher vibration as high vibrational as when I was already at stillness? Or is it just a bunch of fucking traumatized energy? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy shit, I am the box. I didn't contain myself. Now I just got to try and find a way to believe in what I become. That's my reality. No, that's your accepted fucking illusion. That's the result of your choices, and that's the result of you responding to what you allowed yourself to go through because you didn't take any level of accountability for keeping still. Oops, 55-7. The master manifester. I'm sorry, the master manipulator. But more affectionately in my system, the real AI, the awareness with intelligence. It is called malice in my works. It's called the wave of experience. It is the presentation of choice. If I tell you 5 is movement, but 5 is also the Hierophant, the motherfucker that already knows everything. If I already know everything and it's here, and I know everything is here, all I want you to do is choose which one you want to become. See, 55 says, I'm going to manipulate you and allow you to move And you can go this way and figure out something, or you can already go off here. Oh, Brian, eat a dick up and hiccup. Go bye-bye. Okay, so 55-7, we grown in here. If you don't want to be in here, get the fuck out. So, just choose the best move to grow your viral existence. Psst, miss me. So, if you want to choose the best move to grow your viral existence, and I just want to move somewhere where I feel safe because I don't know how to listen to words without being offended, then you're going to always keep moving backwards. But if you want to understand that I can only be responsible for my energy and I'm going to move no matter what's ahead, because if I have surety and awareness of myself, I don't need to control how everybody else thinks. But 55-7 says, make a choice on how you move and it'll show you who you are. It'll show you who you are. Are you a weak-willed little energy, or are you running in higher awareness of yourself and knowing that, holy shit, nothing can make me sick unless I already have an imprint of the cancer. You understand that? A lot of times, think about it, they want to give you the flu shot a lot. They give you the flu shot, a allegedly dead strain of the virus, so that when it encounters a live virus, it's supposed to kick in the proper antibodies and you don't get sick. A lot of y'all are carrying around so many parasitic viruses from your existence because you haven't owned your own choices, that as soon as you run into something to trigger you, oh God, I need to leave. Because you don't have any surety in your own energy to stand in place and keep still because you're so fucking easily moved. You are already the wave of experience. You have already shown up to be manipulated because your whole life is under manipulation, and I just don't want to find nothing to trigger me. 2023 showed a lot of y'all that. Every fucking thing trigger you. It triggers you because you haven't done any healing. You've just been fixing your shadows. The shadows are the results of your light that has been invested into experiences and that have produced consequences. That's not your energy. Those are just the consequences of your choices. Yeah, you went through it because you empowered that shit, but that's not you. You are not the summation of your experiences. You are the totality of your choices. But if you like living as your traumas, you'll just keep letting your experiences dictate who you are. But the danger with that is never taking any accountability or responsibility for stopping and being still and cutting the power source or the light to all these experiences. You're going to always stay in trauma because you're going to always be in response to experiences because holy shit, the only thing I keep on creating is more experiences. But if I sit still and understand that holy shit, I was the source, let me not give up my light, there's less experiences. However, for a universe that is you in reflection of itself in choice of experiences, that's not a good format. For a universe designed on experience, and I'm sorry if you haven't made it to that level of experience in this universe, is that the only thing that this universe wants is more experience. It's a fucking computer program. Feed me more experiences based off of perspective because you can create your reality. You can create your reality and no, it's not an illusion. And then let's get 900 million realities and put them together and then collectively, consciously see what the fuck happens. Now we got the same dream over here and we got the same dream over here. We got the same perspective over there, different perspective right here. And then holy shit, chaos. Your tower is fucked. You don't know who you are. You become what you're going through. Shh. So 55-7 says just choose the best move to grow your own viral experience, your own viral existence, the spiritual journey. The spiritual journey basically is you trying to go through something to figure out who you are. But like I've been saying, this whole reading, so to speak, is you better know who you are before you go on a journey. It is no different than going into Walmart and forgetting what the fuck you was going in there for once you get in there. Now you got to stand there. Damn. Let me go to aisle 7 and see if I remember. And then you get on aisle 7 and you so distracted you forgot why you actually are in there. Now you in there and you find something else to take your attention. So now you start to identify with seeing something on aisle 7 when that ain't why you went in there. You went in there to remember who you are. But you got distracted by the loss of not remembering who you are that you decided to become aligned with what you can become or what you can achieve or what you can receive. What you can do. Energetic application. So you went in there on 0, the source of it all. Next thing you know, you left at 9, the damn hermit. All because you got cosmic motherfucking amnesia. 44.9, the next line in the thing. 44 is the master manifester. It is the person applying their energy into what they think they know. Knowledge is 2. Knowledge doubles up. Well, knowledge goes one step ahead from 2 into 3. Knowledge becomes the act of creation, the divinity, the trinity, all that shit like that. The divine feminine energy, where shit is getting ready to be birthed. Once 3 becomes 4, it hits solidification. That becomes your divine masculine energy, where everything has now been placed into organization. Patriarchy, holy shit, how's that working out for us? So you get out here in this level 4 energy on both sides of I am going to organize here, and then once I have organization, I can manifest solidification. So your 44 becomes really your 8, the field of abundance. But there's levels to that shit. So 44 says you're going to manifest 9. I'm going to manifest my highest vibration. But again, as I said earlier, why must you be at 9? What is going on in you that you have lost control, the real sense of the 9, that you need to get to a higher vibration? Common sense, as an energy worker would say, root chakra issue, because I'm running from something. If I have to go from where I'm at to try and get somewhere else, I'm in danger. I'm in fight or flight. I feel like there's something I have to achieve because wherever I'm at is already presented as a field of danger. Think deeper. So 44.9 says, manifest your vibrations that only leaves you on the wheel. The wheel of fortune got your ass going through the fucking dance. It leaves you on the wheel, controlling your will, W-I-L-L, because it's using your will to power it all. If you understand anything about the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune has a centerpiece, and then it has vibrational spikes that go up and down. But holy shit, how are they able to go up and down? Because they're still in the power from that source in the center. That source in the center is you. In this year, in these current years, which I've been calling the Lilith years, the Lilith choice, we keep choosing between enslavement or enslavement. The only thing that is enslaving you is your choice. If you understand that, in this current paradigm of existence, the only thing enslaving us in this current world that we exist in is the choice of allowing the things that have proven not to work for us, the space to keep on not working for us. It's just that plain and simple. If you empower something to get higher than you, but yet they cannot exist without your power and you won't take your power out, you have to deal with what they do with your energy. And if they're designed to keep you on low or in stasis in the center while they keep on draining the fucking swamp called you, it's still all you. It's not them. It's you. They are hired to do a job that you won't do for yourself. Use your energy. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all don't understand that use of energy also includes not using your energy at all. Proper use of your energy, stillness. Improper use of your energy, always attached and attacked by every fucking thing moving. That's improper use of energy. That's immature energy. So from there, 44.9, you get to next to the last 9, which is 17, the star card. You're starring in all kind of shit. Again, like I said earlier, you're interconnected to everything. There are as many stars as there are pebbles of sand on the beach. You're damn right. And that's how much stuff some of y'all are connected to. Everything got your energy. Everything and everybody got your energy, and you have not found any level of stillness within yourself to say, holy shit, some of the stuff that got my energy is a reflection of where I used to be. And some of the stuff that is asking for my energy is a reflection of where I don't want to go. So instead of saying that they already got me, let me make a choice and see who I really am. Holy shit, back to that tower. Let me figure out who I really am before I give up my energy into what their options, probabilities and possibilities want me to become. That is source work, not light work, not shadow work. Before I give up my light, let me own myself as source. Before I have to go fix my shadows, let me own myself as source and stop giving up so much light. Currently, this is a shadow realm because we don't own our light. We're waiting on the light to find us. Too much fluffy foo-foo bullshit out here. And it don't make no changes, but that's all right because we the chosen ones and Nibiru will be back in a few weeks. The Arcturians and the Pleiadians will send us another set of downloads, and the Galactic Council is working on our behalf like they've always done. Miss me. Sooner or later, y'all gonna wake up and realize that you keep hiring things to lie to you because all you do is lie to yourself. Oops. 8. All you keep doing is lying to yourself because you the victim. You in a struggle with your choices because you haven't chose to choose you. That is the wheel of infinity. The wheel of infinity is eating the shit that I keep shitting, because that's the only thing I can shit is the eat that I keep on shitting. Holy shit, it's a cyclic loop. The infinity symbol is really just the 8 that has already been put to sleep. So the infinity symbol that is standing up is the 8 that won't keep still. The infinity symbol is just always on its ass. I mean, always standing up. And like I said, sorry, I had a little issue here. Like I said, with 8, it's basically the strength card, which shows your set of struggle. Your set of struggles. So 8 is your struggle with infinity. And like I said, infinity is merely an 8 that won't sit still. Yet laying down and staying asleep isn't any better if you're only going to toss and turn back and forth forever. You can be the 8 and think that you find in your abundance, but now you're really just finding the abundance through cycling through your own choices. Henceforth, energy can never be created or destroyed. Yeah, because it's all you. You haven't done anything new. You're just recycling your fucking energy. That's why energy can't neither be created or destroyed within your finite existence, because it's repetitive. But if that infinity would lay down and go to sleep and then wake up from its own nightmare and realize that, holy shit, this was all a dream of my choices of identifying into what I could become without actually becoming it, what they call Zomax, the great sleep, the great reset for some of y'all. If you ever dealt with things on that level and understand that, holy shit, you really just have to reset yourself and stop falling back into alignment with everything that already got you dimensionally in struggle. Stillness. Choose stillness and then you'll see what's pulling you apart. Analogy I always use, if you go down the interstate at 80 miles per hour, you're going to miss half the signs. If you slow down to 45, you get to see all the signs, plus you get to see the proper exits. I can get off here because gas is 10 cents cheaper here versus running 80 miles per hour and getting down there where gas is 30 cents higher. Plus, if I get off here, there is no more journey. I can get off here and realize I'm already at home, or I can keep on going so fast where I keep on missing all the exits, and I'm out here endangered by everybody else who's just as endangered within themselves because they want me to think like them. Out there in the fucking rat race. Collective consciousness. Okay. That was my spiel without using a card. Said I wasn't going to do this long, but I'll run right through real quick with cards. That was my awareness. They ain't had shit to do with my number system. They ain't had shit to do with my cards, even though they're an extension of me because they're my thoughts in manifestation. They're own separate energies, but they're still me. Everything is me. You're me, I'm you. Separation of self merely by choice. So 12, 16, 23, sacrifice the tower, called me in favor of what I got told I am. Let's just ask the question, who are you? Whatever you connected to. Whatever you connected to. The high priestess. I got a higher connection to God. Excuse me, sir, ma'am, you are God. Okay, but I'm still going to ask them what I should do next. But sir, ma'am, it is you. I understand what you're saying, but that's not my perspective and my experience, and that's not my reality. So I'm going to keep going to what's got me in limitation so I can figure out how to get answers on how to become unlimited from the limits. Keep connecting to what got your ass in subduction. You'll never get free. So that's 12, 16, 23. Shit you connecting to. Your knowledge. Knowledge gets you fucked up. Straight up. Awareness shows you everything. Knowledge will only show you what you can learn. And if you ain't got a high capacity for learning, G-Yogi. If you don't have a high capacity for learning beyond what your capability is, shut up. Next level, 66.5. Please shut up. Self-sabotage by the teacher. If the teacher is teaching you math, but they only specialize in English, run. Real talk. If you are sitting in math and the teacher is only specialized in English, you can kiss the baby. Holy shit, you can kiss the baby. You become a victim. Why? 8, because you're already in the struggle. Remember, 8 is the system of abundance, but abundance could be good, just like abundance could be bad. Hi, it's Christmas time. Some of y'all gonna open your mailbox and it ain't gonna be abundance of gifts, it's gonna be abundance of bills. Still a 8. It's still gonna Pac-Man your energy. It's still gonna eat your energy. So I'm sitting in the wrong class, learning shit from the wrong teacher. He still got my energy. Self-sabotage. He got hired to do a job, deceive you. It was your responsibility not to show up to that class. Some of y'all will never learn that. Some of y'all are so caught up in a system of mastery that you show up for the dumbest of shit. You are signing up for basket weaving when you are there on a fucking basketball contract. You ain't gonna never touch a needle. But I think I gotta learn it. Self-sabotage. You can't keep still, so you're gonna keep on going to learn lessons from things already designed to lessen you. You became the first victim. Holy shit, what's that snake? Knowledge. The Uraeus. Knowledge. Okay. Next line. 12122. Can you hear me now, or can you only hear what you connected to? Remember, we already said connection is the damn damage. But only thing I can hear, 1212, is the damage. What's the damage? Trauma. If the only thing I'm responding to is my traumas, is that me? Yeah, because I had to go through something and that's my pain, and I'm going to honor my pain because that pain that I go through is going to stop me from producing more pain, even though the only thing I'm looking for is that pain, so that pain never left me, and I'm just going to make sure I don't produce more, but I ain't going to get rid of that parasite in me in case it ever come back. Sorry, it never left. It's a fucking encoded DNA virus. You become the parasite. The fact that you won't release. I saw some stupid shit earlier, and I hope nobody takes offense at this, but somebody was taunting their ability as a Scorpio to never let go. See, once you wrong me, even if I get back with you, it ain't gonna be perfect because we can be fine. And then I'm sitting here having a flashback of how you done me wrong. If you haven't learned to release how somebody done you wrong, why are you back with them? And why are you holding yourself in stasis? Why are you holding on to a trauma of an experience, even if it wasn't malicious, or even if it was malicious? Hey, if somebody gives you the experience and it has malicious intent, then the fact that you survived it is the winning game. I can no longer honor an experience with this being, and I now have to separate myself from the experience and make sure that I understand I have enough awareness to continue on. Not that motherfucker hurt me and I'm gonna move forward and I ain't gonna never give him a chance. And anytime somebody come by me that look like that pain I've been through, I'm gonna trigger myself back into being angry. And don't take offense at this, Coco. A lot of people know their worth based off of the experiences they've been through. That's not your worth. That is what took your energy and gave you a new set of values. Hi, I'm a fucking Aries. You Scorpios are Aries. Sorry. I mean, you Scorpios are fire. Sorry, I know what y'all... I know my charts and my natals and all that other stuff. But you Scorpios are fire. Why do you think your sex game's so good? Because you're a fire sign. At heart, a Scorpio is a fire sign. At heart, Scorpio is the god and goddess of death. Hi, Aries is war. What do you think war produces? Death. Scorpio are just as hot as a damn Aries, only they don't know how to let go. We don't know how to hold on. We'll just burn you. A Scorpio will burn you, let you on, and hold back so I can jab you later. Vindication. So, sorry. Didn't want to go there. But again, with that 12-12-1-2, that 1-2-1-2-2, can I hear me now, or am I merely stuck in the reflection of the things I've been through? What we just got through talking about. I am defined by what I've been through. Sorry. Again, I say, you are not the summation of your experiences. You are the totalities of my choices. What I've been through, I honor that. I am now aware of what it's shown me. Is it showing me what I want to see? No. Then hold it in memory. Not traumatic memory. Don't make it an 88. Don't make it a gatekeeper. But I do understand that it was a memory worth remembering, and I need to honor the value of it before it becomes a nightmare I can never forget. Fucking spiritual PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder based off of experience. PTSD is real. Sorry, military-wise, I have PTSD, but PTSD ain't got me. I ain't on no medication because I know how to value thoughts, and not all thoughts are mine. It's just that simple. Sorry, no disrespect to anybody who's battling that shit though. It's real. So 1 2 1 2 2. Can I hear me? Hell yeah. I can hear me over I can hear my traumas. I can hear me louder than the choices of hearing you. I am my own reality. 18. I'm aware of my emotions. I'm aware of my energy that can move me. That's all your emotions are. Energy in motion. Before it moves me, I better find out where my stillness is. I think I've been saying that this whole reading. You need to know what stillness is before you get out here and empower the fucking Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Infinity because it's going to take you on a loop through your choices of investing your energy into what you allow to become real by losing the reality of you. You understand that? When you practice alchemy, real alchemy, you're changing yourself in favor for what you energetically are wanting to produce. You are imbuing something with your energy to produce a transmutative effect, which means I already gave of me in order to make it give me what I want to see. Sorry. The reality of me, 1 2 1 2. Oh, I hear me over everything I think I know. I, again, see the first rule of knowing. The first rule of knowing is I don't know nothing at all. Oh, but I have awareness. I have awareness to know that I don't know everything at all, but I know everything that I see. Because it gives me a choice of awareness in choosing in what I'm going to accept in my field as high grade illusion or what has a higher sense of potential of becoming reality. Even though I tell you all this shit's an illusion. Within the finite mind, you can't safely process that. Haven't met anybody who can safely process and properly exist with the awareness that all this shit's an illusion. And I deal with a lot of spirits, even though motherfuckers have an issue with it. So that's a hard thing to accept, is that none of this is real, and even your experiences are just figments of your own imagination, images in action. That's all your imagination is. The images in your mind playing out of action. 22229. 22229, an infestation of connections. Who can I hear? Me. The reality of what's going to move me is the only thing that I need to focus on. The reality of how I'm going to move has to be the most paramount thing in all of my choices. How is this going to move me? What's it going to cost me? Those are my choices. So the infestation of connections, meaning everything out here that's begging for your energy. The 95 McDonald's on Main Street. Oh, don't worry, miss one, I'll run into another one. I got choices. All this shit out here that's wanting you to choose it instead of choose you, that becomes the infestation of connections. But when I become conscious within myself, then I'm not going to lose the connection of myself in favor of the connection of anything external. So if there's an infestation of connections, I got to deal with the parasitic function within. I can't worry about what you're going to do to me. I got to worry about what I'm doing to myself. Holy shit, it's another 8. Scarcity. This is the star card. I'm starring in less shit. I am starring in less shit because if I star in too much shit, holy shit, it's going to separate me. The Abeji, the sacred twins. If you don't know anything about that story, the elder sends the younger one out first. Just in case it's not safe for him to be born. He sacrificed the younger by sending him out first. So if something happens to him when he comes out, stillborn or something like that, by the Patakis or by hell, by actual their beliefs over there. Beji gets demonized in some countries over there. Sacred twins. So when the younger one goes out, if he makes it, then the second one's like, hey, okay, I can come out. But if the first one get out there and get sick, I'm staying in. You have to come get me, player. You don't have to come get me. So that is basically a system of self-sabotage because you're giving up a part of yourself just to make sure it's safe to even give. Spiritually, that can go all kind of places. I'm not going to do that to you. So the whole fucking thing is starring less stuff. Starring less stuff and you won't have to be torn apart by everything. Keep starring in everything, trying to figure out how to hold yourself together, you're already going backwards. Now you're out here Maxine watering it, pulling your power back, pulling my cords back. I need a red thigh, I need a red candle and some black cord. and 7 black tourmaline and a rose quartz, which I'm gonna crack and burn and bury in the backyard because I need to get him out of my heart. No. You need to get that shit out of your fucking head. Oops, 55-7. You keep manipulating yourself because you think everything you're going through is who you are. That's basically 55-7. I keep going into a wave of experience, trying to let that experience show me who I am. How about I find out who I am before I authorize that experience? Oops, who am I? I'm the manipulator. Holy shit, I'm the magician. I'm the one. But if I don't know who I am, I'm going to give my energy into an experience and let it develop a process called experiences that will teach me what I became. And now we're right back at that example that I gave the Scorpio. Caught in the field of trauma. And each choice I make after the trauma gonna become me, when in reality it's just you operating out of the trauma. Next line, 44-9. Just you operating out of the trauma, manifesting control. 44-9. I'm going to masterfully manifest a way to control myself. Control yourself from what? The results of where I gave up my energy and ended up in trauma. Holy shit, sound like a phoenix. I'm going to manifest a way to put this fire out. Sir, ma'am, where'd the fire come from? I can't think about that right now. It's too hot. I can't worry about where the fire come from. I just know where I ain't going to let it go. Well, how are you going to put it out? I'm going to go through some more experiences and learn to love me enough to be still. But didn't they teach your ass in school? Stop, drop, and roll. Stop where you at. Drop all this shit that you hold on to and stop rolling around. $44.9. Manifest your highest vibration. 9 is your highest vibration. 0 is the fool card. 0 is the source. If I think that I'm stuck between the choice of choosing between two highest vibrations, the only thing I might be missing is that 0 in the middle. I'm about to fool myself. If I 909 myself too much, there is too many things that can potentially show me the high vibration, but some of them might require me to exert a little bit too much control. Alchemy, manipulation. So maybe if I just sit still and stop trying to choose the 9 will quit fucking me. I'm just saying. 44.9. Why do I keep on trying to manifest 9s? I should be the 0. I should be still. Or else I'll create a war. Holy shit, what's that? Look like a 9, don't it? But it's really a 6. It's perspectives. It's the war with the vibrations that I keep on producing in my head because I have not set myself still. Gemini energy. I would say Pisces energy, but it's more processive, so it's a Gemini energy. It's calculated. Pisces would be erratic. Like, I just don't know which one of these I'm going to pay attention to. That Gemini energy, and it don't matter about your sign. I'm saying in expression of this field of limitations, all of us are all signs. That's a Gemini process number right there, 909. Is I'm going to try to find a way to outthink both of them when that was the whole trick. Now you thinking about them, you already fooled yourself. You at war with yourself. The perspective of what you can see and what the possibilities and probabilities are presenting around you might make you lose you. Might make you lose you. But really, a 6 is a 9 and a 9 is a 6. If you get knocked out enough times, a 9 becomes a 6. Because you're looking at it from the wrong angle. But really, both of them, the 6 or the 9, is really a source that done already threw itself up. It's a source that done already tried to catch a higher vibration, or it's already a source that only trying to stay above what it's going through. Perspectives, higher numerology. So, 17, it's the shit that you can star in. The shit you can star in is only designed to pull you apart. If the whole experiment is about experiencing, the more experiences that you tie yourself into here, the better fit you are for this realm. Here you can star in anything. Here you can go through the Akashic records and learn how to master as many life cycles as you can. And here's the trick. We can tie one life cycle into another life cycle so that even when you hit the completed lesson of one life cycle, you can lessen yourself by thinking that you didn't do enough in the other 387. And that'll produce 695 more. Keep on starring in all that shit. Keep on starring in the separation of your mind, you'll never find your fucking wholeness. Keep on being guided by your fires, my dear Phoenix. Keep on being guided to, connected to 5, the lessons. And 2 plus 5 become what? Who I am, 7. 2, knowledge. 5, done already abused you, but I'm going to use what abused me to set myself free. Pain freak. Can't remember that dude, and I saw it the other week too. What was that? Angels and Demons? No, the Da Vinci Code. The martyr dude, the monk, the albino monk who, in the name of Jesus, beating the shit out of himself. That'll show my love for the Lord. I'll abuse myself. Holy shit, you some sick motherfuckers. Keep on being guided by that shit. Keep on being guided by the same shit that's burning you. Because it's going to show me a better way not to burn myself. Uh-oh. Last number, 8. The struggle mind. 8. The strength card. Some of y'all are too strong for your pain. Some of y'all are too strong for what's controlling you because you think one day it's going to set you free. You only communicating with thoughts. You only seeing the reflection of what you love. But to be honest, you're only seeing a reflection of how little you love yourself. I'll go one step further than that and then I'll get the fuck out of here because I went long again like I wasn't supposed to. Those of us with children, those of us with nieces and nephews, those of us with grandchildren, those of us with family, period. How can we honestly sit here and say we love them as well as ourselves and we don't do anything to preserve them? As a father and as a grandfather, I personally am ashamed to exist in a collective with a bunch of fucking cowards that want to keep passing down more ill systems because we haven't been sick yet. We haven't been sick enough yet. Oh, we sick. But we haven't had enough of what's wrong that we keep on wheeling it down to the next generation and calling them the chosen ones and indigos and star seeds and walk-ins and young spirits. You keep passing the buck on to them, telling them that they'll be the generation to fix it because we won't. The only thing you're communicating with is your fear of change. So you want the change that you're scared of to change for you. And like I said, I'll get out of here on that. But how'd that work out for you? Did you set yourself free? Or did somebody sign a paper to trick you into think that you are? Emancipation. Oops, sorry. Juneteenth. Miss me, children. Miss me.